only I can see you. And it's helpful to have your video on if you can have it on, just so I can help guide you through the practice. Okay, welcome. So happy full moon. It is the full moon in Aquarius, and it happens just a little bit after we finish practice. So just a little bit after practice is over will be the official full moon. So I always like when things line up like that. When we're practicing close to it, but you can practice within usually 2 days before full moon, 2 days after a full moon. You can still work with the energy of that full moon. So this particular full moon is in the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is about networks. It's about community, but it's about community in a new way. It's really a way that we're evolving as human beings, as we've made our way out of the Piscean age and we're making our way into the Aquarian age. We have to reorganize ourselves as human beings. The way we've kind of organized ourselves in the past don't work anymore. I don't know if you've noticed, but they don't. So we have to figure out new ways of organizing ourselves. Our own self-awareness, our own Sebang, our own understanding of our path is stronger than it was in the Piscean age. In the Piscean age, we needed different things to guide us and let us know where to go, what to do, how to do it. But in this age, we come in with a much stronger understanding of what we need and where we need to go and what we need to do and how we need to do it. And for that to work, we have to change the structures of society. We have to change the agreements that we have with each other, because most of the structures of this society are in direction of some means, right? They're to produce something or cultivate something. You know, a lot of our organizations are more business oriented than they are human oriented. Right? They're designed to build something, extract something, create something for the means of consumption or production, rather than for humans. And so just as we find ways for us as a human being to be more in align with the natural world, we also have to find how our culture, how our society, how our structures, how our networks also are more in align with the natural way, the natural laws. So one of the things that was really coming to mind for me when we're talking about community and organizations, because the way that I started my day yesterday was on a Zoom call, talking about the Kundalini community. And what's become very apparent within our community is there's a deficiency in the way that we relate to each other. We have these amazing practices. More and more of these practices are being scientifically proven to do the things that they say that they do. And there's a benefit from that. But the organization around it, just like other organizations, is kind of stuck in the past. And it's very hierarchical, and it's very top-down energy, top-down structures. And a lot of that comes from Yogi Bhajan, who first brought this. And so one of the things that I've been participating in the last, I guess it's been at least over a year, but at least a year, is a compassionate reconciliation process, which is a process of acknowledging the harms that have been done within the community, specifically around Yogi Bhajan and his treatment of women, and those in his staff that were very close to him. But it also has to do with what was done to children in the community who were sent away to boarding schools. So I'm going to be honest, being a part of this process is very difficult. It's a very difficult process. And I can only imagine how difficult it is for those who are bearing their soul and some of the worst days that they've had. and sharing that and reliving that through sharing it. But their courage is what encourages me to keep showing up and being a part of this process. Because what I think is so important in this new age is that everyone has a voice, and we listen to everyone, and we listen to everyone's story, and that's how we organize and we decide to move forward. And what has been very interesting about this process is the way that the organization that's helping us to kind of move forward is called Just Outcomes. And what they are bringing, which I think is important for all communities, is ways of working together and skills so that we can listen to everyone and move forward together. And it was interesting. I work with people one-on-one, and I found myself using the skills of the greater network within the human body. Because again, it's just different layers of the same thing. We're just trying to find the natural alignment of ourselves with the natural world. So the way that I am in my human body is also a way that I can be with the world. So let me explain that a little bit more. One of the things that we do to have consensus, to make any decisions in this group, is we have they have three options of saying whether you agree with something or don't agree with something. Green means you agree with it. You're like, great, let's go forward with it. That's awesome. Yellow means I'm not so sure about this. I'm not totally against it, but I can move forward if the rest of the group is all green and wants to move forward. Or red, heck no, I'm not going anywhere. We can't. I'm totally against whatever this thing is. There's a big problem with it. It needs to be addressed. And what that does is it allows us to listen to, if somebody has yellow, it allows us to listen to what their concerns are, and then maybe bring it into the decisions that we move to make forward. If it's red, then that means we all have to stop and we have to really listen and figure out how we can move forward together. And we can do this the same thing with our bodies, right? A lot of times our minds are the thing telling us to do everything. Go, 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 do this, go this, blah, 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 blah. But there's a whole rest of our being. There's an energy body, there's a heart, there's a gut. And most of the time the head's just making all the decisions for us and we're just following through with it. But actually the shoulder's like, screw it, I don't want to be a part of this. I got a big problem with that, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to go ahead, right? So I've been incorporating this in the way that I work with people one-on-one, because our minds will make a decision, right, for an intention or to move forward. But there's another part of the body that if it's not in alignment, if it's not in agreement with it, what's going to happen? It's going to sabotage you, right? You can make decisions from your head all day long. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to go. And this is what often happens when we make decisions for ourselves in our lives. We make a decision from our head, and then what happens? We're not able to follow through on it, right? Because there's a pattern in the heart. There's a pattern in the gut. And then we outlive that, we play out that pattern. So one of the things we can do in community is do that. Hey, is everyone on board? Does anyone have to say anything or share anything before we move forward with this decision, before we make these agreements? But the same thing you can do in your own body. Like, okay, great. I'm going to do this in my life. I'm going to move forward with this thing. Okay, is my heart on board? Oh, my heart's on board. Great. My heart's green. My heart's ready to go. It's green. Oh, let me feel into my belly. Oh, my belly is not on board. My belly is yellow. It needs to tell me something. I need to listen to my gut. So then you can listen to your gut and you can see, you can say, gut, is this something that is going to prevent me from moving forward? Or is it okay if I listen to you? I listen to what you have to say, and then we take a step forward still, even though you're a little scared, even though you're not 100% on board, even though this is new territory for you, you're a little concerned. Is it okay, gut, if we move forward? So this is just a way, it's just interesting to me how healing, and when you know how to heal in your body, you can start to work to heal the collective. And when you know how to heal the collective, you can start to heal yourself. And when you know how to heal yourself, you can heal nature. And when you know how nature heals, you can heal yourself. There's lots of parallels in the nature of healing on whatever scale it is. But what's so important for all of us as we move forward as a culture and a society is that we take the time to listen. That's what's so important. We listen to each other, we listen to ourselves, and not just our minds, not just our defenses, not just our stories, not just our preferences or our rights or wrongs, but we really listen to the whole story in our body. And I think what that will do is allow us some ease with each other. It'll allow us the connection that we really desire from each other. And it will allow us to move forward into this new age with a little bit more ease and a little bit less conflict. So today what we're going to do is we're going to work with the mind. And we're going to clear it out. We're going to open it up so that we have more space to listen. We don't get stuck in the patterns of the mind, and we clear out the subconscious a little bit. Because again, the subconscious, the unconscious is usually what keeps us from doing what we really want to do, which is most of us just want to love each other and be happy and enjoy life. That's what we want to do. But there's different things that hold us back in the subconscious, in the unconscious. So today's special, what came through today is that we're going to do a rebirthing. So these rebirthing kriyas are exercises that were given in the late 80s that specifically work with the unconscious and the subconscious to help us to bring that information into consciousness or clear it out and let it go. So we'll do that today, and then we'll do a meditation that will help us to connect into the heart center. So we are that creative and compassionate self that can allow us to show up and relate to others in our highest form. All right, everybody on board? Ready to go? Okay, so let's find a comfortable seat. You can close your eyes and relax your shoulders. And let's start in the place that I just described, which is just connecting with the different aspects of you. We really want to ask consent of ourselves. This is something we're gaining awareness in the culture is, do I actually want to do it? Is this really what I want to do? So ask yourself that now before we even tune in. Check in with your mind. Check in with your heart. Check in with your gut. See if all of you is ready to show up for this practice. And if there's a part that's a little bit resistant, there's a part that's a little fearful, a little anxious, maybe it just wants to say something or share something, and you can just listen within to what that resistant part has to say. Most of the time, we just want to be witnessed. We just want to be heard. So listen within. And if you feel ready to tune in and open up to this practice and this tradition, we'll bring your hands together into prayer pose and let the elbows go out to the side. Let the thumbs press against the heart and lift the heart to press against the thumbs. Shoulders relax. Eyes closed, but you can gently lift them up to the point in between the eyebrows to start to connect and focus the mind. We'll tune in Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, recognizing and opening up to the creative force, the creative flow, to the subtle wisdom of the universe. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath. Connect with your heart center and feel your heart center surrounded by your electromagnetic field. Your electromagnetic field surrounded by this community of electromagnetic fields around you. Feel yourself surrounded by community on all sides. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale again deeply. And again, connect with your heart, with the space surrounding your heart in every direction. And feel that connected to the energy of all the humans on this planet, centered at their heart. Exhale. Inhale again deeply. Hold the breath. And connect with the Earth's electromagnetic field, feeling your energy around you being held by the Earth. The energy surrounding the Earth, holding you up against it, holding you close with gravity. And exhale, relax the hands down, take a few breaths with the eyes closed, just connecting as you are. Extend your legs out. You just shake the legs out a little bit. Start to move the knees around and pat your thighs. Just start to warm up your legs a little bit, stretch them out. So every time we're working with the full moon, we're working with polarity, right? We've got the sun on one side of us and we've got the moon on the other side. So we've got the sun in Leo representing the heart, representing the self, the individual. And then we have the moon in Aquarius, which represents the collective or a group of people, community. So we're finding, how do we bring these into balance? The individual self with the collective with the individual. So extend your legs out, and we're going to start by just warming up the body a little bit before we go into this set, just so it's comfortable as we're sitting for most of it. So extend your legs, really point the toes in towards your face. So flex the toes so they come into your face. Then reach with your arms and grab somewhere on your legs. It doesn't matter where you grab, but grab somewhere. It could be above the knee, it could be below the knee, it could be the ankle, it could be the toes, but I want it to be somewhere where your spine is straight. If you have to collapse your spine to reach, then reach closer to your body. But really grab onto that part of your legs, extend your spine up tall as you inhale, and then exhale, use your arms to pull yourself forward, bringing your heart towards your feet. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, get into that stretch. So you should feel a nice big stretch in the back side of your legs as you continue to move. Inhaling up nice and tall. Exhaling, coming down forward. See if you can get steady with this movement. It's like you're talking to your nervous system. A lot of times when we fail, it's not because we didn't have the best intentions. It's because our nervous system, our digestion our circulatory system, our endocrine system wasn't strong enough, wasn't able to hold that intention. So start to build your nervous system through this repetitive movement. And that nice little pulse on those life nerves at the back of the legs. Really feel the stretch more and more. Get even deeper for these last 30 seconds. Inhale yourself into your maximum stretch, really pulling yourself down, getting down nice and low, pulling, stretching the backs of the legs, finding your maximum stretch, holding the breath in. Stay down here as you exhale and start to round yourself forward and relax. Drop the head, feel that stretch in the backs of the legs, and start to feel the stretch along the whole back side of the body as you take some breaths in and out through the nose. Start to round your spine, start to come back up into a seated position. Keep your left leg extended out, bend your right leg. Take the knee of the right leg, bring it in towards the elbow crease. Wrap your left arm around the bottom of the foot if you can. We're going to cradle and rock the right leg. You're going to sit up tall. Just close your eyes and just sway side to side, rocking open that hip. And inhale to center. Exhale, relax the right leg down, extend the right leg. Same thing on the left side, bending the left knee, bringing the foot into the right elbow crease, and then rocking side to side, keeping that heart lifted. Yourself to center, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, extend that leg. And then come into a cross-legged position. Cross both legs, sit up nice and tall. If you have a cushion or anything, you can get rid of the cushion for now. You can use some Sufi grind to warm up the spine. So start to circle your spine in one direction, just going one direction to start. Bring your heart forward as you come forward, inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you round back. We're starting to open up the hips and the torso and the spine at the same time. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. You come forward, start to go the other way, exhaling back, going the other direction, inhaling forward again. If you can stay with the sensations in the body as you continue to move, not worrying about what comes next, not worrying about what's already happened, but letting your body bring you into the present moment. Come to center, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And relax with natural flow of breath. Mantra Om Sang Wahe Guru is a good mantra if you don't like yourself and you want to like yourself a little bit more. It's a good one to chant and listen to. Okay. We're going to go into this set of exercises. It's called Cleaning the Clutter of the Mind. It's a rebirthing set. So we're going to start in rock pose, if rock pose is possible for you. So rock pose is when you're sitting with your knees out in front of you and you're sitting on top of your heels and you're trying to get your sits bones so that they're pressing against, they're making contact with your heels. So the heel bone and the sits bone are kind of pressing up against each other. This is a good posture for digestion. It helps with digestion. You need to prop yourself in any way. We'll be here for a little bit. So if that means putting a cushion underneath your hips, it means putting a cushion underneath your ankles or cushioning your knees, whatever will help you be a little bit more successful in this. So we're going to bring all of the tips of our fingers together. So you're trying to get all of them to touch. Okay, so bring all of the tips of the fingers together. Don't exclude anybody. Trying to get them all in there. And then we're going to bring the arms just kind of in front of the face, the hands in front of the face. And you're going to have the hands so that they kind of cross each other about 1.5 inches, no more. So they're not going like this. They're pretty close to each other, but they're about overlapping by maybe like 1 inch, 1.5 inches. Okay. This is going to be in front of the face. And then you're going to start to circle outwards. So above is when it comes out. When it's down, that's when it comes in. And you're going to circle the hands right in front of the face. You can look at it here. We're going to start to change the brain this way. So you move like this. Once you do this 8 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the right arm comes up to a 60-degree angle and then goes right back into the circles. So it's a pretty fast 8. It's 7 on the 8th one is when you come up. So it's 7 and then 8 you come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're counting your own circles, keeping your eyes open, and then jerkily bringing that right arm up at a 60-degree angle. Make sure the arm comes up to 60 degrees. Good. Not going to play any music for this part, so you find your own rhythm. It's pretty fast. If you can, really get that right arm straight when it comes up. Straight up at 60 degrees. Don't let the fingers touch. They get really close, but they don't touch. It's like you're building your own little electromagnetic field. Maintain the speed. Close the eyes and keep going. Close the eyes and keep going. Start breath of fire. Keep going with the movement, but start breath of fire. Start to pump the breath in and out using the solar plexus and the navel, pushing the belly in to let the breath go out slightly through the nose, and then relaxing to let the breath come back in. Quick breath through the nose. Now start to do breath of fire through the mouth. So keep going with breath of fire, keep going with the movement, but do it through the mouth. Starting to purify the blood. Aquarius ruling over the circulatory system, the blood. Keep going. Stay really steady for these last 20 seconds. Good. Staying here in rock pose or coming into easy pose, you're going to interlace the hands. So find what seat you want to be in, interlace your hands and bring it up over the head. The arms lift up over the head, and then you're going to sway over about 15 degrees the other way. So you just have the arms interlaced up over the head and you're swaying from one side to the other side. Not super far, just about 15 degrees one way, 15 degrees the other way. Just start to sway. We'll start to release the subconscious this way. Swaying side to side. Feel like your spine is a pendulum. Like you're less and less doing this, and it's more and more just happening out of momentum. Fingers are interlaced and the tips of the thumbs are touching. Sway and let this full moon, let this passive movement just start to release and let go any of the subconscious thoughts that are no longer serving you, that keep you from being your true self in community. Start to really listen to the sound current.
Jai Te Gaun, Jai Te Gaun, Jai 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 Karan, Sishta Ubaran, Mam Parun, Jai 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 Te Gaun, Jai 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 Karan, Sishta Ubaran, Mam.
Just sway, listen to the sound, and let whatever not serving you just falls off passively. Just let it clear out.
Jai 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 Karan, Sishta Ubaran, Mam Parun, Jai 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 Te Gaun, Jai 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 Karan, Sishta Ubaran, Mam Parun, Jai 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 Te Gaun, Jai Te Gaun, Jai Te Gaun, Jai Te Gaun. Akhandi behandam kandale kandam Akhandi behandam kandale kandam Akhana malta bari padam Dharti akhandam devu prakandam Jyote tamandam Par bradam Yada karan situ ubaran nam Jai Devam Jai Jai karan
your best for the last minute. Last minute. Your fingers interlace, but bring the hands down into the lap. So hands just come down into the lap. Eyes closed, but look down at the tip of the nose. Eyes are closed, but looking at the tip of the nose, and just keep listening to the sounds of the gong and of the mantra. Tighten every muscle of your body. Squeeze every muscle of your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tight, 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 tight. Just let everything squeeze. Keep breathing, but squeeze tight. Tight, tight, tight. Under your toes, your face, your shoulders, everything squeezes as tight as you can get it. Make sure you got every muscle. Look around and get every muscle in your body. Squeeze tight, 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 tight. Everything squeezes tight. Come on, squeeze a little bit more. You got 20 more seconds to squeeze everything. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Relax, drop your head back and open your mouth. Drop your head and open your mouth. So you look up at the sky, open the mouth, hold. Mouth is open, eyes are open, looking right up at the sky. Keep looking up In a moment, we're going to bring the head back down and you're going to segment the breath. 8 parts in, 1 part out through the nose. Bring the head back, close the mouth, close the eyes, 8 parts in, 1 part out through the nose. Segment the breath. 8 parts in, sniffing in, 8 parts, 1 part out. Inhale deeply. Pull your belly in. Pull and squeeze your belly in. Hold it in and hold the breath. Lock the belly in place. Hold the breath. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale again deeply. And again, lock the belly in place. Pull the navel in. The space below the belly button. If you can, pull it in. Hold the belly in. Hold the breath. Exhale. Last time, deep breath in. Pull the belly in, pull the navel in, squeeze, hold it in, hold the breath. Keep holding, keep holding. Through the nose, exhale. With the hands still interlaced, lift the arms up over the head and then just start to shake things out. Just start to shake and release. Keep the hands interlaced and just start to shake, 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 shake with the arms overhead. Release the arms wide so the fingers spread into a 60-degree angle and keep shaking. Keep shaking now with the arms at a 60-degree angle. Shake, shake, shake. Get the shoulders shaking. Shake, 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 shake. Now just start to stretch the whole body, whatever you need to do. Twist, come out of the form, stretch, twist, shake, whatever is going to feel really good to stretch the body, move it. Anything that feels good, just do it. Shoulders, really getting the shoulders moving. Shake, 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 shake. 20 more seconds, whatever's going to feel good. 20 more seconds. Just move in every single way. Doesn't matter what you look like. Just move, 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 move. Good, good, good. Yeah. And now just relax. Just immediately go into stillness. Just immediately come into a relaxed state. Sitting and relaxing. Sitting, breathing through the nose and noticing the movement, even in the stillness. Noticing your breath, noticing the sensations in the body, and just relaxing. last little bit, we're going to make Surya Mudra with both hands. That means the ring finger and the thumb come together, the tip of the ring finger and the thumb, but we're going to interlock them. So you interlock the ring finger and the thumbs together, and you have that in front of your chest. You're going to pull them apart, but you're going to keep it together. So just create some tension, trying to pull the hands apart. Take a deep breath in and pull just one time, trying to pull them apart. Hold the breath. Five, four, three, two, one. Exhale, release, relax the hands down and relax and come down onto your back. Come lay down on your back, relax on your back. If you have a blanket to cover yourself up, if you're worried you're going to get cool, you can do that. Cover yourself up. Otherwise, just completely let go and relax. Let the arms come by the side. Let your legs relax. And just surrender to the ground. Just staying in stillness. Allow your breath to come into your awareness. Noticing subtle movement that comes with the breath. So the chest lifts on the inhale and relaxes back down on the exhale. Start to deepen the breath, taking fuller, deeper breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Slowly deepening the breath each consecutive inhale and exhale. And then start to gently move the fingers. And start to move the toes. And circle the hands on the wrists. And circle the feet on the ankles. Go both directions. Bring your hands together and rub the palms together. Bend your knees, bring the bottoms of the feet together and rub the bottoms of the feet if you can. Rub the hands, rub the bottoms of the feet. And then take your arms around your knees and grab your knees and bring your knees into your chest, squeezing the knees in. And you can rock side to side a little bit on the lower back. And you can extend the left leg long, keep the right knee in towards the body. With the left hand, guide the right knee over to the left side without letting your shoulder lift up. Keep both shoulders relaxed. Let the right leg come over and turn your head gently over to the right. And come back to center. And let's switch that out. So bring both knees in and then extend the right leg long, left knee comes up and over. Head looks over to the left. And then come back to center. Bring both knees in. Do a little rocking and rolling. And eventually make your way back into a seat for our meditation. Okay. This meditation is meditation for human quality. For us to connect, for us to be with other human beings, all we have to do is be ourselves. That's all that is required. So we'll connect with ourselves and with this quality of our heart, with our creative potential through this meditation. We're going to come back into this mudra, Surya Mudra or Ravi Mudra, with the ring finger, tip of the ring finger, and the tip of the thumb touching. This is a different meditation in the fact that you're going to have your eyes open. So the mudra is tip of the ring finger and thumb touching. The tips and sides of the index fingers touch. And then we extend that straight out in front of you and you look over your index fingers. So eyes stay open, see right over the index fingers, and just allow your breath to be a natural flow and just hold. Connecting with the sun energy in the body through the mudra. and projecting that creative, radiant self out. If you can stay perfectly still, as still as you can be. Inhale deeply. Hold. Exhale, release. Relax the hands down. Let the hands fall onto the knees or into the lap. Just close the eyes. Relax the eyes. Relax the breath. Relax the posture. The hands come together in prayer pose, elbows go out to the side. Thumbs gently press against the heart. Let's close practice with 3 long set noms. Recognizing that our true nature is in flow with all other beings, in connection with all other beings. And is the same true nature in them as it is within us. We'll close with a long set and a short nam 3 times. Deep breath in. Sa nam sa nam sa nam. Lift your thumbs up to the point in between your eyebrows. And in recognition and gratitude of the privilege it is to practice, to have these bodies to practice in, to have community to practice with, we bow forward. Okay. Thank you to the Julies and the Julias and everyone else who showed up. Drink lots of water, lots and lots of water today and tomorrow to help with this rebirthing process, to this releasing process. If you are interested in knowing more about the compassionate reconciliation process, there will be a public discussion of what's going on in that process and what that looks like on, where's the date? It's September 17th, and I'll have more information about that as it comes forward. But if you have any questions about anything like that, the process of reconciliation or what brought us to that point, I'm always happy to discuss that. And as a teacher in this community, if you ever have anything to share with me, because it feels like I've said something mean or awful or have stepped out of line, please let me know. I always appreciate that.